Honestly, I'm really fucking pissed right now because I keep recording this video, but I keep like dozing off. Not dozing off, but I keep going off track. What the fuck? I want to stay on track right now. Okay. Happy Sunday. I just had my coffee. It's a blizzard over here, supposedly, so I'm snowed in. As if I was going to go anywhere else anyway. It hasn't snowed this much in a winter since I was like a child. And I do want to focus on what I do want to talk about is, just childhood and everything of this nature. Um, you know, the older I get and everything, the more I feel as though I'm coming back to myself. That being my inner child, right? I'm doing all the things that I know that she would have loved because it never died anyway. Like, I'm still her, and those passions and curiosities are still there, but now I'm in a place where I'm able to allow myself to indulge in these passions and curiosities without, you know, authoritative figures more or less stifling me, right? In general, as well, though, too, I was thinking about this. For as long as I can remember, I've never fancied authority, like, ever. In the sense of, yeah, of people who are, like, acting as if they're fucking God, bitch, fuck off, okay? No, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Especially me being a Gemini, I would definitely express that. I don't know if this is a word. I'll just say express my lack of fondness with my words. But getting older, naturally, of course, I've had to really work on that because, words are powerful. But anyway, yes, coming back home to myself because I'm allowing myself to do all the things that I wanted to, right? And one of the things being I'm having so much fun with my canvas, right? Like, I'm having fun with my hair. I love getting piercings. I love tattoos. I have a whole bunch of ideas for tattoos. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so fun, right? That or just like my curiosities, my passions. Like, I mean, I honestly just really like love witchcraft. To be honest with you, like, I love divination. Like, it's just really, really fun. It's so nice and comforting to know that like we're quite literally like never alone and that like we can like literally commune is what I meant to say. Communicate. That's so fucking fun. I love divination. I am a Gemini, but you know that or just like my love for animals as well too. Um, yeah, I did this phase or whatever because that part of me as well too was denied, like as a kid, and like honestly even up till now. Like I spoke about, well, I don't know if I spoke about, but like I remember like honestly like last year or the other year up till then, like I was talking to like like my aunt and my grandmother about like a squirrel friend that I made, and the first thing my grandmother goes is talking about like how if the squirrel gets inside, like she's gonna bash it, right? Me giving a fuck if like the cats that I take care of are okay, is met by, oh no, you're too obsessed. What's wrong with you? This is like unhealthy. That's like not natural. What's not natural is not giving a fuck about other beings. Anyway, I feel as though I'm coming back to myself, which is great, which is grand. It's very grand, and I love it. And I was just thinking about just like how the school institution, school system, and everything of this nature really denies that opportunity for a child to really merge or just, really express who it is, who they are, and what they like, and their curiosities, right? And slowly but surely, like that kind of spark can just be stripped away if a person like allows it to, or just like lets it go, you know? Like, first of all, children even like allow the opportunity to like really study what they like give a fuck about, you know what I mean? Like it's just you just like have everything's like already set in place. um there's just like that, right? And so they're told what they can be and what they should be, whatever, and that's just never good because as I'm always talking about, like we each all have certain passions, talents and everything of this nature, and that's just simply not by chance. Even if, let's say the kid next to you also likes to do the same thing that you do, sure, that's fine, that's cool, but you guys are not the same. You know, that person cannot replicate the way you do it, and vice versa. So therefore, it doesn't really fucking matter. There's that, and I can only speak in regards to religious schools. I know there's some public schools where you have to wear a uniform, but I'm speaking specifically now as well too, like for like religious schools. I unfortunately, I know there's like stereotypes or whatever about whatever, but like yeah, I did have to go to private school, but only because like the like family like of mine, whatever, is just like religious. So I guess we're just trying to. I don't know, but when I'm talking about them in the sense of the whole topics of just like uniform. I know like I've seen like I'm gonna just like focus like on just like religious schools or whatever because my experience growing up in like in a religious school as well too is like for instance like I was only like ever like allowed to wear like nude or clear nail polish. um I remember one time like the school we went to Belize or whatever, and we were at a water park and I had to wear like regular clothes. I had to wear like shorts and I had to wear like a top. I wasn't allowed to wear a swimming suit because that's just simply like not modest. Oh my god. And certain hair colors, you couldn't have certain hairstyles, certain hair colors. The boys weren't allowed to have braids in their hair um, because apparently that was just like really, really like feminine. Or it's fucking ridiculous. Don't even get me started on that. What the fuck are you talking about? Um, what are you talking about? Listen, don't even. But anyway, I'm focusing specifically like on like these aspects or whatever too because like like I said, these are in general just like forms of expression. Just your nail color, your hair, if you want braids or not, things of this nature. Those are all forms of expression, but it's just ridiculous that like it's all denied in the name of religion and modesty when all you're really truly doing is just suppressing a person's essence. You know what I mean? Um, but like yeah, like I'm really like focusing on that as well though too because like specifically like, for like childhood because like I was saying like those are just simply like the most like formative years like for a person, right? And for them like as a child for it to be ingrained in their mind that whatever they like or how they feel or what they want to express whatever is like wrong or like like just taboo or something of this nature is so wrong because like I said like that can just cause that inner spark within them to just like slowly like fade out. And what's the point of living without that spark within you, right? But like yeah, that's like really what I was just like thinking about to be honest with you. Just like the school system in general, more so when I the school system in regards to like the public school system, just like I said, and even like religious or whatever, more or less with the what you need to learn already being planned out for you without giving you the chance to even explore what it is you want to. But then like with like religious schools with the sense of with a lack of expression and everything of this nature and everything being shunned or condemned or not simply just like not modest enough and everything of this nature and it's just simply ridiculous. um and don't even get like especially with the fact how like the guys in my school weren't like really like allowed to have like braids in their hair because it was like simply like too feminine or something of this nature. And I'm just like boys being denied the opportunity as well too like to just express themselves. They're just told that like that quality about themselves is just like too feminine or something of this nature. And yet we wonder why, you know, they harbor such a hatred for women. Right. It's ridiculous. The religious schools that I went to anyway was like mostly like POC, shall I say? So that's why like the braids like in the hair or whatever. Um, but like yeah, that's kind of just like what I want to talk about. And I just know that like like literally like graduate like leaving like finishing school was the best thing like that has ever happened to me. Like high school, like that year was when I till now is like when I just like really started really truly feeling like myself. I just like remember like senior year, I was just so over it. Like my hair was falling out. I couldn't wait to go. I actually often think about one of the teachers that I used to have in high school. Um, and if she could only just see me now, I know she would just probably rebuke me, to be honest with you. And it's fine, I don't really care. But it's always just like an interesting thought, you know? I just feel like, in general, kids should be allowed the opportunity to explore the things that they want to, things that they give a fuck about, and also the opportunity just to express themselves however they want to do, right? Okay, I'm not saying like, okay, like if your kid wants a freaking like whatever piercing this like bridge or whatever to just like do it. No, like I understand, like it's best, whatever. I'm not saying to do like all that shit or whatever, but I'm just saying that like it's much better for a child to like to allow them to just express and be rather than telling them and then shunning them and just dimming their light. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that. Um because to be honest with for me, like me holding on to that spark within me has been the most anchoring thing for me ever. Coming back home to the things that I truly do love and are actually like in alignment with me and allowing myself to do whatever the fuck I want to do and not conforming to anything that doesn't resonate with me has been the best thing ever. And it could be the best thing ever for many people, you know. I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I was like on my mind this morning, you know. And just like religion as well too, Christianity is like as well too. It's such like a killer to a kid's inner spark. I'm telling you, because as well too, from like a child to be fed that certain things or certain feelings or whatever the hell is a one-way ticket to hell. Are you serious right now? But naturally, of course, like I said, even apart from that, and just like the education like system and everything of this nature, like it's more or less just molding you into just being a goddamn worker, you know. That's really all it is. They don't give a fuck about what you want to do, what you like. No, they don't care. Um, that's why it feels like a freaking prison. But that's what's on my mind right now.